Okay, hello everyone. This is Zach here, right? So hopefully my sign screen is okay. Okay, we're gonna start shortly. Of course, today I'm gonna do a quick update and section, okay, to look into some of the so-called hot topic, okay, from today. Okay, hello John, thank you for joining me, okay, in this section here. So okay, now let's start with overall KLSE. So again, as usual, turns back to red pairing once again. So I think at the moment it will continue to be, in this direction. Okay, sideways movement, nothing. All right, actually nothing exciting in the market. Okay, but of course I don't think it's too bad. Okay, because if you look into some of the chart setups, okay, actually yes, they are actually making, for me in my opinion, okay, they're actually making some healthy pullback. Okay, so again, a quick one. Okay, of course this section today, okay, just want to do a quick sharing. Okay, if you, let's say you want to do any buy and sell call based on today, stocks discussion over here, hopefully you got your own trading plan. Okay, now foreign fund flow overall is still not coming in. Well, again, nothing much actually exciting over here. So now okay, now let's straight away go into some chart. Okay, of course, if let's say you got some question for me, do let me know too. Okay, I'm happy to answer. Okay, so now first of all, let's go into side part. Okay, I think recently as well, a lot of people, I don't know why, all of a sudden they are talking about side part. Okay, so I guess because of got some so-called rumors in the markets. And well, again, not sure. Okay, hello Chu, thank you for joining me. So now for me, side part strong support come from this area over here. If you notice, there's one a very strong line change. Okay, now this is another NS, okay, as a good confirmation and support. A test, and unfortunately today I think they actually closed slightly lower, okay, than the NS. Okay, of course volume is not that it's not that high. Okay, volume's not that high, but for me it shows some sort like a weakening, okay, in terms of the overall trend over here. So probably, I'm not sure, probably they will if let's say volume remains to be low, okay, I think they will make another dip again before push back up with high volume. Okay, if let's say tomorrow or next 2 days we do see some high volume down bar, okay, I think yes, you need to be slightly careful, okay, because I think probably we'll see a continuation in downtrend from here. Okay, so for those looking into side part, yeah, there's the things that you want to look into. Now NS, of course, I always like NS. Okay, whenever I trade, I will definitely, my priority is always NS. But again, do remember sometimes when you're trading at the weak background, okay, so sometimes you got less advantage. Okay, so that's why you need to be careful on this part. Okay, and that counters, okay, that of course it's come with NS as well, but they are in downtrend, okay, somehow. Okay, so this one you need to be careful. So okay, now here we got one NS, and actually I was monitoring for a few days. It looks like they are still interested, okay, to hold on the pullback over here. Okay, sorry, hold on the NS over here. Okay, now normally for downtrend NS, okay, like for example this candle here, right, it will make like a inverse pullback. Okay, it will make something like this. Okay, inverse pullback. Okay, so probably I guess will be the same as well, okay, in this area here, but just that at the moment market is somehow boring, weak. Okay, that's why you don't see an immediate technical rebound happening, okay, at DNX. Okay, so there's one more counters also come with NS, but in somehow in downtrend. I forgot the counters name actually. Is it Atmo? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, probably the other one. Okay, so again, do remember always check the market stages. Okay, so sometimes like I say, when you trade at the weak background, okay, the market stages is red. Yes, your advantage, okay, slightly, decrease slightly a little bit. Okay, now Solar West, in the other hand, I think got lots of potential. Okay, I think for those have been following my live Facebook since last week, okay, and including this week or Telegram, I do post some too. Yes, I think the background is getting stronger and getting more interesting. Okay, the reasons why: weekly chart, double NS, strong support. Okay, double NS with strong support today. It's already almost RM1. Okay, so we got a nice overall. If you look into the market stages, looks like they are making a nice change of trend at the moment. Okay, so we got some high volume in this area, high volume pushing up. Okay, make a double NS over here. So it looks like yes, they are kind of like doing a kind of solid accumulations for me. All right, so this is for those who are looking for slightly long term. Okay, so of course I was looking for some potential to trade on short term as well. The SO here probably will make a temporary resistance. Okay, hopefully tomorrow it will reach and hits. If not, the next one probably will be somewhere around this area here, 1.16. Right, so of course currently your risk to reward probably is not that great compared to what we checked last week. Okay, so let's look into Solar West overall. I think the resistance 1 and 2 will remain the same. So yes, almost hitting R1. Okay, almost hitting R1. Okay, the R1 is 101. Okay, so today closing 995. All right, so it's almost hitting R1. Okay, now R2 is 108, so which means around 8% away. But if let's say to based on today's support level, it actually kind of far away. Okay, around 12% you know, gaps. Okay, if you decided to enter based on today's closing. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm not sure why my laptop is very slow. Okay, anyway, my laptop is a bit slow. I need to check. Okay, reason why. Okay, now here again is a quick one for Solar West. That's the trading plan if you want to check it. Okay, so for members, always again, go back to check it. Okay, from time to time, where is your potential support, resistance. If let's say hit ready, I think today hit 101. Okay, 101. Today highest is 102. So let's say you follow closely on your trading plan. I think you should be able to take some partial profit already for today. Okay, so now let's go to glove. Okay, anyone here still holding some glove? Top glove, Hata, Kosan, Supermax. Let me know. Okay, now top glove today. Okay, mostly didn't make any movement. Okay, quiet market. But one thing I like about this is that the volume decreasing already. Okay, the volume slightly decreasing. Okay, but one thing is that they are still slightly far from 2040s. Okay, so that's why I was waiting for them to have a little bit closer. Okay, now for weekly chart wise, okay, there are a few ways actually I can trade on this. Okay, now first of all, if I focus on daily chart, okay, you can go back to dashboard because the reasons why I don't want to check my dashboard. Okay, because recently my laptop is a bit slow. Okay, hopefully today is fine. Okay, yeah. So again, as you can see, my risk to reward is not that great. Okay, so to support, okay, still like very far away. Okay, S1 over here. Okay, you can check S1 is around 104. Okay, which is quite far, and R2 is 1.31. Okay, which is 8%. Okay, so now let's go back to trading view chart. Okay, so over here, right, probably I'm hoping, you know, they will make a pullback to this line change area. Okay, if not, okay, one thing is that I will probably monitor the hourly chart. Okay, so whenever it turns red, push back to green, so probably I will see a short momentum. And yes, currently I do see NS over here as well. All right, so maybe I just park my one more alerts over here. Who knows, tomorrow morning it turns to a green pentagons, right? Okay, so again, you can park volume alerts as well. So whenever there's line change high volume, it will alert me as well. Okay, so probably we'll see a completion pullback, then the price will have a nice continuation. Okay, Hata today closed with green candle, okay, which is up bar, but volume somehow still very, very low. Okay, so I think that maybe tomorrow is not that ready yet. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, hopefully tomorrow volume will be slightly higher. Okay, so here as well, I do see a nice support going back to 2040s. Okay, I believe for those that who attended masterclass before, you should be able to detect the COC as well. Okay, you can use the COC area as a potential support areas. Okay, so this is a nice so-called healthy candles at the moment. Okay, so well, I still continue to write Hata at the moment. Okay, haven't exit yet. Okay, K plus slightly a bit disappointing, I can say that. Okay, let's go to K plus. Okay, but not too bad. Okay, but just that I don't really like this UT over here. Okay, so probably I was thinking to switch my counters, okay, to probably other counters. Okay, so this UT sometimes you have some resistance, some troubles over there. Okay, any others that I forgot? Probably let's try Supermax. Okay, Supermax got Sarah UT, kind of similar like Toglove. All right, so but at this moment I still prefer top glove more. Okay, I don't know, probably because of the UT lah. So let's try Kosan. Okay, Kosan as well. Okay, it's a bit similar like Hata. Okay, notice the 3 candles. Okay, volume is getting lower over here. Okay, again, hourly chart also turns to red. So all this counter actually you can monitor for red pentagons back again in hourly chart. Okay, if let's say I want to try to trade on the momentum. Okay, so for example here, okay, nice one here, another one. Okay, so let's see, okay, whether it turns red pentagons or not. Okay, but careful on this UT. All right, so far I do see Top Glove and Hata don't have much UT over there. Okay, but K plus, Supermax, Kosan, you know, daily chart, hourly charts looks like they are having a UT with volumes over there. All right. So okay, well, I think I covered for glove ready. Okay, I think just now Solar West, Supermax. Okay, any other things? Okay, probably well, last today it's just a quick section, do a quick updates over here. Okay, John, you got any stocks that you found that interesting that you want to share with us, or maybe true? Okay, let's see any other things that is in our Pentagon screener today. Okay, I do see Pertama. Today is 23rd of May, which is correct. Chin Hin, okay, long time didn't monitor Chin Hin. I think Chin Hin previously who are James. James, are you here? Oh, okay, yeah. Pertama yesterday got NS. Okay, today push back to Green Pentagon. Oh, okay, looks interesting. Yeah, I remember someone asked me about Pertama yesterday, okay, during my live Facebook. Okay, so let's go to Pertama. My watch list, actually I don't have much. Okay, I think today I share one member. Okay, I'm not sure KK is here or not. Solar Westo, Hata. Okay, still can monitor. There are 2 more. Okay, I forgot already. There's another 2. Solar West, Hata. Yeah, I cannot recall. Okay, but let's check later on. Okay, all right. Pertama looks interesting. Okay, yes, we got a spring and as Green Penguins pushing him back. Okay, now I'm getting slightly a bit interested already. Okay, for Pertama. Okay, wow, but this counter crazy. Really strong uptrend. Okay, really strong uptrend. Okay, but sometimes this kind of counter are a bit takut like CFM lah. But again, aim for small aim for small. I think should be fine. Okay, again tomorrow, let's see whether it got make some pull back a little bit or not. Oh, choose telecommunication is James, is it? Okay. Right, nice one. So Solar West no pullback for us. Okay, yeah, too bad. Solar West actually didn't make a pullback. Okay, but again, let's see. Okay, maybe tomorrow we got opportunity. Okay, because I do see weekly looks like they just completed the double NS pullback there. So I think they will still retest back on support. Okay, probably not on the double NS, but maybe somewhere around the area. Okay, I think still got chance. Okay, so all right, Pertama looks continuation. Okay, but careful on these patterns already, because every time when you see, few things are again just a quick refresher, especially for our existing member, if you still can remember, right? A few things that you want to check your trend. Okay, like for example here, when the wave is getting bigger, okay, you need to be careful. Okay, first thing. And if let's say the candle change, you need to be careful. Okay, so again, if you look closely over here, so mostly their candle is kind of same. Okay, same. Of course, in between you got big line change, 1, 2 candle is fine. But here you notice the candles changing already. Here I'm not sure. Okay, probably later on become wider. Okay, so all this you need to watch out. Okay, so let's look into CFM whether got this pattern or not. If let's say yes, but we can look into it and study So well, I think yes is kind of same. Okay, in my opinion here. So look into this. Okay. So if you look into this period here, the candle mostly is the same, right? The patterns, I mean the healthy uptrend going up slowly. Here a big changes, and here also the candles, start to change already. The candles become wider. Okay, so probably for those interested in Pertama, okay, again these few things you need to look into. Okay, small momentum I think still have. Okay, if you want to trade one quick one, but careful on this kind of sudden momentum. Okay, sudden shut up over here. Okay, now let's go into Chin Hin. Okay, and yes, holding. Yes, correct. Yeah, one of the counter I mentioned is holding. Holding, I think they are still above NS. Okay, and kind of like low volume as well. Okay, so here this one also same a bit similar like Pertama as well. Okay, now at least this one, right, I don't see there are sudden change in terms of candle. Yes, we got like few candles over here, but looks like this is also like a healthy pullbacks, okay, coming back. So green paragons here, okay, I think overall is still fine, okay. Probably to resistance, okay, we still got around 8 to 9%. Okay, so again, James, maybe watch out here as your first TP. Okay, then let's see whether it can break or not. Okay, the subsequent partial profit. Okay, if you want to do partial profit later on. Okay, so okay, Chin Hin not too bad. Okay, turns back to green pentagon. Okay, yes, holding. Okay, so holding. Okay, still above NS. Okay, so like I said yesterday, the candle somehow the volume higher a little bit compared to this pentagon here. Okay, so maybe we'll see a little bit of sideways. Okay, but overall I think still got chance. Okay, today volume is extremely low. Okay, today volume extremely low. Okay, now this one kind of remind me in not my news. Is it MYAG or yeah, MYAG. Okay, MYAG also exit already. Okay, because tak boleh tahan lah, too long already. Okay, but this one I think still can monitor, okay, from time to time. Okay, now for example over here, okay, again let me just do a quick one. Okay, so here line change. The next day if you see high volume, sometimes it is still okay, but just that, you know, maybe yeah, sideways is expected. Okay, so maybe a little bit of wash again, not sure, but like I say, this one too long already, and market is not that healthy, okay, or not that bullish. Okay, so that's why I exited first, okay, for MREG. Okay, but let's see how I go. I'm interested if let's say the green pentagon is back and they are still above 2040s. Okay, many insider buying. Okay, so let's check Jinhin. Jinhin. Okay, so I'm gonna say MSM. Okay, 8 p.m. news says sugar supply is critical. Oh, okay, really? Oh yeah. You banyak buying. Okay, let's open up. Now today also I actually noticed there's one counters. Okay, got lots of buying. Okay, I forgot what's the counters really. Let me check. The one I think is got a little bit of COB patterns that. Oh, super long. Okay, yeah, super long. Okay, all right, let's look into 6-month chart. Wow, keep buying, seriously. I think this is the one that Tropicana one, right? The time the news, if not mistaken. Okay, look interesting. Today got green pentagon. Okay, yeah, probably can do a quick momentum trades. Okay, so okay, now let's go back to over here. Okay, I think super line as well. Super line, the reasons why, because it got some COB patterns in my opinion. Okay, volume today is pretty good. If you notice over here, even though the buy is not not that high it's probably a little bit of not much over here. But previously, before the big break, okay, from this area here, actually the buying looks like quite a lot. Okay, especially this bar here, 4 million. Okay, right. So I don't know, probably slowly they are buying it. Okay, so let's say who is the one buying it. Mr. Lim Po Chin. It's not under here. It's not even top 5. Okay, so anyone else? I think it's only Mr. Lin itself is buying. Okay, but look interesting. Today got green penguin and a little bit of like those like COB kind of patterns. Okay, change of behavior type patterns. Okay, so all right. Let's see. Okay, let's try MSM. Tafi is still holding. Tafi I've been holding after the NS. Okay, so but I didn't check the insider info. Later we check together. Wow, tricky chart. Okay, all right. So no doubt, long-term wise, MSM accumulation. Okay, so very obvious, high volume, but the trend suddenly disappear. Okay, now let's focus short term. Okay, which is based on daily chart. First of all, we got a big gaps, and okay, right exactly near to this gap over here, yes, we do see kind of big UTs. Okay, I think the UT kind of high volume as well. So okay, now here shakeout. Okay, looks like this is the support area that we are looking into. Here one shakeout. Okay, gap down, gap up. Okay, so big UT. Okay, this is remind me of R1 tag. Okay, R1 tag also got this kind of big UT, so which means resistance very strong. But in the same time, because of the shakeout, I think the support is worth to pay attention to. Okay, so this is a good trading range, okay, for us to consider. Okay, of course, probably you don't want to aim over here, because here the UT is still pretty strong. Okay, probably somewhere around this area over here. So it's around 15%. Okay, so let's try R1 tech. Okay, I think R1 tech today make a spring, if I'm mistaken. Oh, that is spring. Okay, too bad. So okay, here, okay, probably here. I thought today make a spring. Okay, make a spring above 40, then maybe still a chance, but too bad. Okay, so here. Okay, so here, same things. Big UT, okay, probably it will like this, shake out, push, push. Okay, so if let's say go sellers, then okay, we have to wait for the next one again. Okay, so MSM still masam. I cannot say still masam lah. Okay, is ready. Sorry, they are preparing, but probably not ready yet. Okay, so preparing probably is not ready. Okay, so again, if you are those that can tahan one, I think probably want to consider look into the weekly chart to trade, or maybe so-called invest. Okay, in the long term. Okay, so all right, like I say, Taffy, I'm still holding after the NS. Okay, I think this is back in April, the time. Okay, it's a very slow counters. To be frank, I also almost forgot about this stock. Okay, I'm holding as well. So oh yeah, like you say, John, buying also. This is who? Dato Seri Wong. Okay, again, this one also Dato Seri Wong. Who is Dato Seri Wong? Okay, I think this is the one. Wong Zhi Qian, right? Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, so he's one of the top shareholder. Okay, this is Mr. Ong. Okay, Mr. Ong is not. Well, but looks like lots of buying over here. Okay, look interesting. So okay, now let's do into Taffy. Okay, today we got a line change, but volume is still very small. Okay, increasing volume, but it still is a boring volume. Okay, so I think this one still need to hold. But like I say, I kind of like the NS in the daily chart the other day, and the weekly chart actually also turns back to green pentagon. Okay, so that's why I just hold it first. Okay, probably let's see whether it can hit this resistance or not. Okay, so my entry after NS, I think it's somewhere around 605, if I'm not mistaken, my entry 605. Yeah, I think it's 605 or 60 cents. So to here, well, 15%. Okay, so hopefully it can hit. Okay, but again, it's a very slow counters. Okay, now let's into Bumi Armada. This is from Ku. Okay, green pentagon. We got UT over here. Looks like going to do a OT UT. Okay, so this is counters that potentially we do reaccumulation. Okay, because they have been moving for sometimes already, and notice this is a big movement with high volume. Okay, big movement with high volume. So most of the time, if let's say you got this kind of patterns, expect a period of reaccumulation. Okay, it's happening in the chart. Okay, unless you want to do range trading. Okay, from here to here, 8%. Okay, let's say you want to aim for this one, I think it's okay. Now this one remind me of Hwaseong. Thank you, Ku, because I want to cover Hwaseong, but I forgot. Okay, so Hwaseong, today the candle slightly a bit wider, volume also slightly a bit higher. So again, let's see whether we will see a decreasing volume or not. Okay, this few days. Okay, if let's say yes, maybe I think they are doing so-called like a pullback. Okay, in this area here. Okay, so which is I think good for us to monitor. Okay, the other day I think B plan also. Okay, so yesterday, okay, high volume. Okay, today another one. So again, like I mentioned in our live Facebook. Okay, anything that hits over here, red line, be careful. Okay, be careful. Okay, I'm not sure whether it will like this or maybe over here goes back up again, but most of the time it will make a pullback. Okay, now since the volume here is increasing, not high, I think it's increasing only. Yes, I think got a chance to hit the 20 MA. Okay, so for those asking B plan, I forgot which member asked already. I think it's a good chance, okay, to monitor this area here. Okay, hopefully you can see NS spring. Okay, now let's do Tenko. Okay, Oh, okay, nice. Trying to break the resistance area. Volume is good. Okay, volume is good. But this kind of counters again is kind of similar like CFM style. A bit difficult to predict the volume. Okay, but so far, no side weaknesses. Trend is still healthy. Okay, for Tenko. Okay, weekly chart nothing much. Okay, so this area here is a big area of resistance because of previously a big UT area. Okay, let's try that. Okay, resistance still got 10%. This is to R2. Okay, around 60 cents. Okay, so probably you can watch out on the area. Okay, so again, Christina, I'm not sure you're looking for entry exit, but if you're looking for entry, okay, you can use the okay, let me put up this chart here. Okay. All right. Okay, my laptop is slow. Okay, it's just stuck in this page. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Okay, now I think ideal approach is somewhere around this area, 52 cents, okay, which is the low of today line change. Okay, so if you're looking for potential entry, probably you can monitor on that. Okay, now let's turn to Dayang. Okay, Dayang. Okay, Dayang. Green pentagon not yet appeared. Okay, and some more. This one is below red pentagons. Okay, now let's look into weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart got spring with NS. Okay, which I think is great. Okay, so if for those looking for so-called long-term, okay, I think the weekly chart so far so good. Okay, because the spring and NS is there. I forgot which counter also got spring with NS in weekly chart. There's one. Okay, so here is the main resistance. Okay, I think previously also there's one gap as well. Okay, kind of similar like Genting Malaysia. So Genting Malaysia also. Let's go to Genting Malaysia first. Okay, this is weekly chart. Okay, so same things are all cannot break this gap. All cannot break this gap. Okay, a strong gap. I think this is the gap that below already. I saw Lupa. This one is it COVID at the time? Okay, I don't think so, right? Okay, now let's go back to Dayang again. Okay, so strong resistance. Okay, but if let's say you want to looking for long term, okay, not sure this is for Wong. Okay, so yeah, probably I think okay, based on the spring and NS in the weekly chart. Okay, daily chart wise, okay, if you're looking for something that having momentum in this short period of time here, I didn't see any momentum signals. Okay, so red pentagon is still there, markets they're just getting weaker at the moment, so maybe need times, okay, for them to do sideways. Okay, now let's look into two more counters before we close. I got SKP resources and interesting on Ultronic. Okay, now SKP resources also very interesting. Okay, a big drop. Okay, here previously we got big UT. Okay, and then a big drop. Okay, and yes, volume is high. Okay, but I don't think this volume is climatic yet. Okay, now let's look into weekly chart first. Okay, now weekly chart for me, I think this is a climatic volume. Okay, notice here. Okay, sometimes let's say you cannot tell which volume is climatic, which volume is high, you switch to weekly chart. Okay, that's the easiest one. So over here, of course, today is only Tuesday. Okay, today is only Tuesday. So weekly chart, we have to look until Friday. So I get again not sure what is the volume looks like on Friday. But so far, I don't think this is a high volume candle. Okay, in other words, I don't think this is the stopping volume. Okay, I don't think this is a back holding yet. Okay, but this volume usually, okay, after, you know, it kind of similar line change. Just imagine a line change. Okay, whenever it goes up with high volume, okay, it will have distribution, it will have pullback. But after a while, you're going to make a continuation. Okay, so similar like sell off, we got around, I don't know, 4 sell off, volume is high. So maybe yes, we will see, you know, something like D next earlier on I share. Okay, so or maybe like this, it will make a sideways movement. Okay, before we see some continuation. Okay, in another example, I think is revenue, if I'm not mistaken. something like that. Here high volume, right? Pushback continue. Here got high volume. Okay, notice here. Yeah, I think this is a very good example. Okay, here we got some high volume on sell bar, sideways, push back up, and later on they continue in downtrend. Okay, so I think the other one is bar west. Okay, recent one. So yes, I think technical rebound can happen in the area, but real reversal, I think not yet. Okay, so now last one before we close. Okay, we go to Ultronic. Okay, Ultronic. The other day after red pentagon, I troubled already. Okay, I'm happy with my profit. It's not a lot lah, but I think I entered around 69. Okay, if not mistaken. Okay, to red pentagons over here, around 14%. Okay, so actually I expect them to drop further, but so far still holding. Okay, so actually I was looking for potential re-entry here. Okay, because they are supporting very, very well. If not, maybe I'll wait for the green pentagon. Okay, for better confirmation. Okay, of course, give and take lah. If let's say after green pentagon, sometimes you miss out 3%, 4%. Okay, but you get a better confirmation. You enter here, you get cheaper price, but sometimes probably you make another deeper pullback. Okay, so again, that one I leave it up to you. Okay, but so far I think the pullbacks are still there. Okay, I just probably considering should I enter right now or maybe wait for the green pentagon. Okay, so all right, I think with this I will end my section here today. So once again, thank you for joining me in this section here. Let's say tomorrow I spot something interesting, or maybe this week I will do this kind of section again. So do remember, okay, help me to click the like button in this video here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, just subscribe to my channel. Okay, so appreciate for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.